What is the real world strategy for someone who graduated early childhood education? Hi, this is Nish from Professional Visa and Education Services, immigration lawyer. Now today I'm going to discuss about the relevancy of your early childhood education qualification into the real world. Now, usually some of these students who are actually doing graduate diploma of early childhood education or doing bachelors of early childhood education, they are already working in the industry as a childcare worker or childcare room leader or an educator. Now, usually when you finish this course, you should be able to secure yourself a job in the similar field as an early childhood educator, which is ECT in a short form, or you can also be relevant in New South Wales primary schools. Now, there has been a debacle about whether or not you need a NESA license in order to apply for permanent residency. Now, for the permanent residency, you don't need NESA license. It's not mandatory. However, there are some providers, early childhood education providers, that will seek this particular registration if you are supervising 25 or more kids in that particular center, because it's the requirement by the New South Wales government. But this is not a requirement for skill assessment. So if you have finished this particular course, you should be able to conduct your skill assessment through ASIQA and be able to apply for permanent residency as well. Obviously, there are some states and territory which will give you more favorable outcome if you are already working in your nominated occupation. But if you're talking about the New South Wales, you don't have to be working in your nominated occupation. Just by simply conducting your skill assessment, maximizing your points and applying for expression of interest will make you eligible to get the invitation. But again, in terms of NESA debacle, this is something, a requirement for primary school. If you are seeking to work in this particular area as a teacher, obviously it's advisable for you to go and get your NESA registration. The requirements is not huge. If you just look at the requirements, it's simply easy for you to follow the pathways to get the NESA registration. But in terms of permanent residency, this is not required. So therefore, in terms of the real world strategy as an early childhood educator is, we'll first finish your course, we'll get your ASIQA skill assessment, then you're ready to migrate and to apply for permanent residency in this country. We'll work in a childcare so that you can get a lot of experience in this area, and later you can apply for NESA to move into school sectors. So this is where your career aspiration is going to end up in the future. So that's how you should be navigating when it comes to the real world strategy of 2026 as an early childhood educator. Hopefully this video was helpful for someone who's studying this course, for your planning and for your migration planning and also for your career aspirations. Again, thank you for watching. This is Nish from Professional Visa and Education Services. I'll be back again with more news and update in the future, but thanks for watching and keep sharing and keep watching. Bye-bye.